Okay, before I start, if you have any questions regarding what we do today, you can just write it down. I'll take the questions at the end of the class. So last our last class we talked about digital marketing, branches of digital marketing where I talked about social media marketing, content marketing, search engine optimizations. And like I said last week, we'll be diving into specific branches. And one of the major branch of digital marketing is social media management. And that's what we're going to be doing today. We'll be discussing the basics of social media management today. So, the major role of social media management, the major importance of social media management is to boost engagement and growth. So, now we have the definition. What is social media marketing? Social media marketing is the process of using online platforms to increase brands' visibility, engage with customers, and drive business growth. It's not just about posting content, it's about creating meaningful interactions that build trust and loyalty. So, majorly, what social media marketing is talking about is increasing your brand's online presence, engaging with customers, that is, replying to comments, feedbacks. That way, you get to drive business growth. And social media marketing is not just about posting. That's a great misconception people make about social media marketing. You believe once you post, then that's all. But when it comes to social media marketing, it goes way beyond just posting content. When you're posting, you are trying to achieve something, which is building meaningful interaction that builds trust and loyalty. You're trying to pass an information to your target audience. You're trying to make them see the products you are promoting. You are trying to make them develop trust and loyalty for your brand. So posting on social media goes beyond just posting content and that's it. You're trying to get feedbacks. So now we have in order to make in order to implement social media marketing strategies, there are certain things that need to be done. To create effective content, you must understand who your audience are, what they want, where they want it. By knowing this, you make marketing efforts. Without knowing this, your marketing efforts may miss the mark. So majorly what this is talking about is understanding your target audience. Who are your target audience? So under this target audience, we have your niche. So let's say Indomie, for example. Indomie's target audience are mothers, children specifically. But because these children cannot afford to buy these products on their own, so they target the mothers. And sometimes they decide to target the children. That's why you see Indomie going to primary schools to advertise their products. They give out free samples to kids. So when they get home, their mother prepare this Indomie for them. So it's a thing where these children, after they eat these noodles, they begin to pressure their mothers to purchase Indomie products for them because Indomie has targeted their marketing strategy to kids because they know kids have this persuasive habit where they keep pressuring their mother, mommy, this is the Indomie I want, this is what I want. Or Indomie can decide to target it to mothers directly. So majorly what we're talking about here is identifying your target audience. So here we have research demographics. Research demographics has to do with age, gender, like I said, Indomie in the example here, targeting primary schools. Usually the age range, usually the age range probably between 4 to 8 years old or upward. So yeah, Indomie would have identified their research demographics. That is the age. Gender, since Indomie is an edible product, so there's really no gender since it's edible for both male and female. We're just using Indomie as an example. Identifying your target audience applies for every niche, regardless of whether it's online or offline. So let's take an example, a person into online shopping. The target audience for that kind of business would be youths actively involved in the use of internet. You can be into online shopping and your target audience are market women who merely have access to the internet. If you're into the online business, if you're into the online business, you need people who are actively involved in the internet. You need people who are up to date with trends. So moving on, you need to analyze online behaviors. So like I said, online behaviors, there are certain products where customers, you need to understand what kind of products your target audience engage with, which one do they most likely have interest in, which do they not. That's what we mean by online behavior. It's probably the one they show interest in, the one they like, comment. So that way you know, okay, if you make a post now, probably let's take someone into the online business as an example. Then you make a post on gym equipment, you make another one on kitchen equipment, and you notice people are more interested in kitchen equipment. Probably the post you made on gym equipment has more likes, shares, has more engagement than the one you made on gym equipment. You, as a marketing strategist, since you've seen that trend where you notice people are more interested in kitchen equipment than gym equipment, it's best for you to focus on where your target audience are more interested in, which is kitchen equipment. Then you need to identify your pain points. After you've noticed your target audience have more interest in kitchen equipment, since that is what your target audience have more interest in, monitor competitors. Under this, you can just go to social media platforms and brands also what your competitors are doing, you can also do. Moving on, we have the right platforms, choosing the right platforms. After you must have identified your target audience, it's important to note that not all platforms work for every business. Here's a breakdown. If your content is imagery or video heavy content, so under this kind of content where you are posting pictures and videos, it's actually best to use suitable platforms that prioritize visuals and storytelling. Here we have examples like TikTok and Instagram. So TikTok is a platform that allows you to post videos, long videos, storytelling, probably behind the scenes, how you started your business, how you picked up your order. You can do all of that on TikTok or Instagram through Instagram Reels. So that's why before you start posting, you need to identify the right platforms. You can possibly be selling online items and you think LinkedIn is best for you. No, LinkedIn is not best for you because LinkedIn is a professional platform. But if you are into the online business, a platform that allows you to engage with your customers, probably through videos, behind the scene, stories this business, how I picked up my order, pack an order with me. You need to use platforms like TikTok and Instagram. Or in a case where you want to post pictures of what you are selling. And also we can have WhatsApp status under this category. Because on your WhatsApp status too, you can get to post pictures of what you're selling, videos of what you're selling. But majorly the major platforms for to prioritize for visuals and storytelling, TikTok and Instagram. For business and network, you get to find people mind related on LinkedIn, and Twitter at times works for networking too. So for community-driven engagement, it is ideal for brands looking to interact directly with customers through discussions and real-time updates. Community-driven engagement is kind of similar to image and heavy content, but the major differences under community-driven engagement. Here, brands want to interact directly with customers through discussions and real-time engagements. A practical example here is YouTube. On YouTube, you can literally learn to do anything on YouTube because people have communicated directly with customers. Here, you get to see cooking videos, how to cook several recipes, how to make money in 2025, how to be a tech girly, how to start an online business. You get to see it on YouTube because people who have done it and succeeded in this business come to YouTube to have real time. So under content, before you post, after you must have identified your target audience, you must have identified the right platforms, then you need to know the type of content to post. So like I said, my post. I think TikTok has the leading role for entertaining content, where you get to see memes, people put out funny videos, funny content, still promoting their products. Under TikTok, there's a common trend where small business owners dance to entertain their audience. They put relatable captions, memes, funny things just to promote their brand and make people laugh at the same time. So there's this trend of small business owners dancing on TikTok. Yes, they are dancing. It's a form of entertainment. At the same time, they are also promoting their product. Now, and under promotional content, these are special offers, testimonials, feedbacks, product demos. So majorly what the promotional content is talking about. Majorly the type of content you will see on sponsored ads are promotional content. That is, they are like special offers. They are trying to get people to take an action, probably purchase the product or hire the service. Promotional content is majorly to promote a product or service for the purpose of sales. So then we have interactive content. Interactive contents are trying to get feedbacks. They're trying to have a one-on-one communication with their customers. You're trying to know what do the customers feel about my product. And on the digital space, you get to do this using polls, probably question and answers, behind the scene content. So what are polls? So poll is actually what a a P gets. You can probably in the a business in the an online business can make up a poll and ask target audience what kind of products do you prefer with the options kitchen equipment, gym equipment, bedroom items, fashion items. So this way you're giving the customers options. So if I see the poll, I feel I'm more interested in kitchen equipment. I pick kitchen equipment. So I did social media marketing, we have content strategy and planning. So we have engagement and community building. So some of the best engagement practices is to respond to comments and messages in a timely manner. Encourage user participation through contests and challenges. Host live question and answer sections to connect with your audience in real time. Show appreciation by featuring customers, testimonial, and shout outs. So majorly what this is talking about is the way you engage with your customer in order to build a community. By doing this, you get to have loyal customers and you get to build trust. So responding to comments and messages in a timely manner. Probably a customer purchased the product from you and the customer has a comment. Prob- the comment might even be positive or negative, but how you decide to handle this comment is what makes you stand out. Probably a customer gives a comment on your video, probably asking for the price of your product or your location, and you are replying 3 days after. That's actually not ideal because a serious customer would have actually gotten this product elsewhere. Because if you're replying 3 days after, it's giving whole level of unseriousness. Because as a customer, I'm trying to reach you and I'm not getting the response and attention I deserve from you. I'll feel you are not ready for this business or you have a lot of customers and I don't matter. So I'm literally going to get this product elsewhere where I'll feel loved and welcomed. So encourage user participation through contests and challenges. Host live question and answer sections to connect with your audience in real time, probably TikTok live, Instagram live, where your customers get to ask you questions and you get to answer them directly through your live. They are seeing you, they are dropping their opinions, they are dropping their comments, feedbacks, and you get to reply them in real time. Show appreciation by featuring customer testimonials and shoutouts. So majorly, under showing appreciation, let's take the bank sector as an example. Banks offer you services, but yet they still show appreciation. So majorly, I think everybody gets on your birthday, your bank actually, most banks would send you a message to appreciate you. That way you feel loved. You get to have more trust. Like, wow, this bank actually remembered and sent me a message on my birthday. They give you shout outs, and sometimes banks go ahead to even send cakes, gifts to their high-end customers. We have paid advertising and promotions. Majorly what this is talking about is the sponsored ads where you get to pay for your post to have more views, more engagements, likes, majorly more engagements, but they are paid promotions. So before you post the content and you want to sponsor this ad to get more views, you need to identify the type of ads you want. So we have boosted posts. That is, you post this post to expand the reach of your if you've already posted and you feel you want this post to have more engagement, you can decide to boost this post. That is, you pay and Instagram or whatever platform you are using does its algorithm and push this post to your target audience. We have targeted ads that says reach specific audiences based on interest and behaviors. So what targeted ads is talking about? So after you must have paid, you select your target ads that says who exactly do you want to target these ads to. An online business, for example, if you want to run a targeted ads, you need to identify probably in the kitchen industry. You want to run ads on kitchen utensils. You need to identify who exactly do you want to target your products. For the kitchen industry, I think it is ideal because mothers actually stay in the kitchen more. Where we've talked about demographics, where we have gender. So if you're applying your demographics here, I think you should target your ads to females because females spend more time in the kitchen compared to males. So targeting these ads towards the male is just like a waste of your sponsored ads. So once you target these ads to females, then here we have age demographics. You want to run a sponsored ad in the kitchen utensils industry. Targeting these ads to young children is not ideal. But once you target these ads to mothers who spend more time in the kitchen, they are your target audience. So once you identify your target audience, you run this ad to reach specific audiences. So choosing the right platforms for that industry in the kitchen utensils where your target audiences are females, particularly mothers, what right platform should you use? If you have answered to this question, you can drop it in the chat box. But I'm going to tell you the answer and see if you are correct. Majorly, the right platform to use for something like this is Facebook, not even Instagram, not even TikTok, because Facebook has more older women who are actually your target audience. Instagram is full of young adults, Gen Zs. But Facebook, the mothers you are trying to get their attention spend more time on Facebook than they spend more time on TikTok and Instagram. So for targeted ads in the industry of kitchen utensils, your demographics should be females, probably married women or women between the age 20 and above. Platform should be TikTok. Then we have retargeting campaigns. Here, majorly what you're doing is to re-engage visitors who interacted with your brand but did not convert. So when you run the sponsored ads on kitchen utensils, not every mother will see your product and buy immediately. During the online space, we are majorly faced with some challenges like trust. Probably some and mothers would not want to buy because they feel it's going to be what I ordered versus what I got, or probably this is a scam or the product is fake. So some people would buy and some people would not. Some people would basically just save this product. Oh, I like this blender. They just save it. They check out your page, but they don't buy anything because they have trust issues or probably they are not financially capable at the moment. But majorly in the online space, we're faced with issues of trust. So that's where these retargeting campaigns come in. So through your sponsored ads, you get to track how many people engage with your post but did not convert, that is, but did not buy. Some people will just save this post, probably some people will just like, just comment, but at the end of the day, they don't buy your products because they don't believe in you. So these retargeting campaigns, you just re-engage with visitors. So these people who have saved your post, probably you get to post a live video of this product again. So after you've run these ads and they've checked your page, but they didn't still buy the product, probably because of trust and things like that. After then you just go ahead and post live videos. Probably you post feedbacks of people who have gotten this product to gain their trust. Once they are seeing a live video of you using the product, you are changing their mindset. That way they are getting to believe, oh, this product is actually real. Maybe it's not going to be what I ordered versus what I got. You are posting testimonials of people that have actually gotten the product. So that is majorly what retargeting campaigns is talking about. Then we have influencer partnership. Influencer partnership basically leverage credibility and building audience for promotion. So yeah, what we're talking about under this, majorly, influencer partnership is when a brand partners with influencers to gain trust. So just like Techno, for example, that partners with TikTokers. So we have Airtel. Airtel also, these brands, they partner with influencers. So once you're seeing these influencers using these products, even if you have trust, just like Davido, Munchit, Munchit Snacks partnership with Davido. Even if you don't like munchies or you've never eaten munchies before, the fact you see Davido eating munchies, Davido posting about munchies, you have this level of trust for Davido to be eating munchies. Maybe munchies is actually nice, and unconsciously you get to buy this product, and eventually, if you like it, that's a win for the brand. Majorly, why did you buy this product? That was due to influencer partnership because they partnered with Davido and they felt for Davido to be eating this product. This product has to be nice. So after you must have made your post, probably boosted the post through sponsored ads, then there are key analysis, performance, and metrics you need to measure. We have your engagement rate, which is the likes, comments, shares. That is your interact, the way people interact with your post. How many likes did you get? How many comments? How many shares? Reach and impressions. So reach is different from engagement rate. Under reach and impressions is majorly talking about how many people saw this post. So under platforms like Instagram, TikTok, you can track your analysis where you see, okay, this post reached 900 people, but 200 people liked the post. So that's where we move to conversion rate. Under conversion rate, under your reach and impression, you get to see how many people saw this post. So maybe you posted a picture and 900 people saw it. Probably you had 200 likes, 10 shares. So what is the conversion rate? Probably you're selling kitchen utensils. So your post had 900 views and 200 likes and 10 people bought a product from that post you made. So that is the conversion rate. What did you get at the end of the day from this post? How many buyers did you get? How many likes? How many shares? How many comments did you get from this post? So once you made a post, these are things, performance analysis and metrics you need to do after you must have made a post. That is your engagement rate, the likes, the shares, the comments, reach and impressions, how many people actually saw this post. Then the conversion rate, how many people bought my product. So that is what analysis, performance, and metrics is talking about. So under social media marketing, we have the social media trends and innovation. The digital landscape is always evolving. So you need to stay ahead of trends and ensure your brand remains competitive. You can't just stick to WhatsApp status alone. There are other several digital platforms that are converting. There are other platforms you can post your products and you get more views. You can't just stick to WhatsApp or Facebook because that is what you are familiar with. A lot of people are making massive sales on other platforms like Instagram, TikTok. Why? Because the digital landscape is evolving. So you need to stay ahead of trends and ensures your brand remains competitive. You need to be up to date. You need to understand what's going on in the digital landscape. You need to be up to trend majorly. Every week, probably check what's trending this week, what's the trending sound, trending hashtag, what niche is trending, what platform should I post this week. You just need to be up to date because the digital landscape is evolving. It doesn't just it's not stagnant. So you too, as a marketing strategist, you don't have to remain stagnant. You evolve with these trends. You can go online, go to TikTok, go to Instagram, search for trending sounds, trending hashtag, add these trending sounds to your post, add this to your post, add a trending hashtag to your post. That way you are getting to reach your audience because you are also evolving as these trends are evolving. So all right, we've come to the end of social media marketing for today. If there's any question, you can let me know in the comment box. And majorly, that's all for today. See you in the next.